How to learn a new skill with ChatGPT detailed tutorial. Are you interested in learning a new skill, but you're tired of attending even online classes and researching all over the textbooks? You don't have to worry about any of that anymore. ChatGPT has made it easier than ever to learn and practice any new skill or language in a short time while you're in the familiar environment of your own home. No attending lectures. No spending money on numerous online courses. Just go to ChatGPT and start learning. Welcome to the YouTube channel. In this video, you'll get a list of prompts you can use to learn new skills with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a language model developed using artificial intelligence. It can hold a human-like conversation, generating text-based responses to your queries and prompts. It doesn't stop at giving responses to your simple questions. It can assist you with generating explanations for various topics you question, summarizing and simplifying more complex topics, and in many other ways. Here's a list of prompts you can use if you're interested in learning some new skills with ChatGPT. But first of all, let's make it clear what a ChatGPT prompt is. A ChatGPT prompt is the question or the text you put in the text area to generate a response. So, if you word your queries correctly, ChatGPT will provide you with relevant information and guidance to further study new skills and many other educational paths. Let's get to know some of these prompts. First, just start by simply asking for an introduction. Go to ChatGPT and type, "Can you give an introduction to skill or topic?" For example, I will type, "Can you provide an introduction to digital marketing?" and ChatGPT will provide a response like this in a quite detailed way. You can see how the response includes a list of digital marketing techniques. If you want to learn more about these techniques, you can carry on your conversation with ChatGPT asking for further information about the selected technique. ChatGPT is capable of referring to previous queries and responses to continue the conversation smoothly. All you have to do is type, "Can you expand on number 1? Give me a detailed explanation and examples." See? It gives quite a long explanation of the technique listed as number 1 on the list, search engine optimization. Its detail and examples are also included. Just like that, you can go further on each topic and subtopic till you understand the concepts of whatever skill you're learning. And if ChatGPT's response seems a little complex and difficult to understand, you request a simpler explanation from ChatGPT. Just type, "Can you explain number 1 simpler?" Like explaining to a child. This type of text will give you an explanation of the selected area of the topic that is simpler, and it will include easy-to-understand words and sentences. You can see here how ChatGPT has explained the concept in a much simpler way even a child would understand. You can go on and on with ChatGPT using prompts like that. And that's the simplest way to start learning about some new skill or a topic. The second prompt we're talking about here is this. "Could you walk me through the step-by-step process of skill or task?" This type of prompt is particularly good for learning some skills and how some tasks are done. For example, I'm going to ask ChatGPT how to create a web page using HTML and CSS. I'm going to type here, "Could you walk me through the step-by-step process of creating a web page with HTML and CSS?" ChatGPT will walk you through a step-by-step guide like this on how to create a basic web page. Just like before, you can continue with the prompt asking to expand the process and asking the codes to create the page. Type, "Can you expand on step 2 with codes for a registration page?" You're provided with a detailed description of creating the page with a set of example codes, and ChatGPT will further explain why the numerous attributes and tags are used for. Learning to code is made easy with ChatGPT. You can use this prompt for learning any task or skill you want and keep practicing it with the help of ChatGPT. The next prompt is called the Pareto Principle, and it's known as the 80-20 Rule too. It goes like this. Identify the 20% of topic or skill that will yield 80% of the desired effects and provide a focused learning plan to become proficient in it. This prompt tells you what 20% of the skills and techniques you have to learn to produce the desired results regarding the field of study you have chosen. It also provides a learning plan which is focused on the chosen study and gives you a step-by-step plan on how to become proficient in the field starting from the most basic skill. Here, I typed in the text box identify the 20% of web development that will yield 80% of the desired effects and provide a focused learning plan to become proficient in it. And ChatGPT produces a set of skills and what sort of aspects of these skills I have to learn to master in web development. It also produces a focused learning plan explaining where I should start with this and how I should gradually go about it. Our next prompts come along with this one supporting it. You can request specific tools or equipment that you would need for learning the skill with a prompt like, "Are there any specific tools or equipment I need to get started with skill?" It will provide a list of the required tools and equipment you would need along the way to mastering your chosen skill. For my example, I go like this. Are there any specific tools or equipment I need to get started with web development? ChatGPT gave me this list of tools I would require learning web development skills. The list also includes some online resources and documentation as well. I can go further in that topic and ask ChatGPT to provide me with some other online resources, courses, and platforms where I can learn the required skills. Here, I asked ChatGPT for some recommendations for online platforms to learn web development. Can you recommend any online courses or platforms to learn web development? Here's the list of popular online courses and platforms ChatGPT produced for me. It includes many educational sources like Udemy, Coursera, and LinkedIn Learning. Following these steps is up to you. ChatGPT does its best to provide you with this list. Some of the other prompt ideas that you can use are as follows. What are the best resources, books, websites, tutorials to learn skill? Are there any communities or forums where I can connect with others learning skill? And what are some practical exercises or projects I can undertake to practice skill? These are just some ideas. You can improvise as you go however you need to. Another efficient way for improving these skills is to use your visualization capabilities. You can use a prompt like provide me a step-by-step visualization exercise to help me attribute, topic or skill, and imagine myself applying it in real-life situations. These types of prompts are particularly good to find ways to improve skills like public speaking and other similar activities and to improve yourself in facing interviews. Here, I use this prompt to find a visualization exercise to help me prepare myself to face an interview. Provide me a step-by-step visualization exercise to help me attribute facing interviews and imagine myself applying it in real-life situations. And ChatGPT gave me this step-by-step visualization exercise to apply when preparing for an interview. And don't forget that you use the regenerate response option to generate more responses that you feel satisfied with. You can request ChatGPT to create mental models to understand more complex theories. Can you create mental models or analogies to understand and remember key points in topic or skill? Prompts like these are helpful when they produce much simpler and easy to remember models of the complex concepts you learnt. This is how I use this prompt to get an easy to understand mental model of web development concepts. Can you create mental models or analogies to understand and remember key points in web development? ChatGPT provided this mental model describing various web development concepts comparing HTML to the skeleton, CSS to a stylist, and JavaScript to the brain. Interesting analogy, isn't it? Well, ChatGPT doesn't only help you learn these skills. It also helps you to memorize the concepts and check your memory. You can use a prompt like this to check your memory using problems produced by ChatGPT. Give me 10 questions or problems related to topic or skill to test my understanding and improve memory. And you can specify not to provide answers with these questions to test your recollection. ChatGPT provides you with questions based on the things you've learned so far according to the chat. You can check your understanding of the concepts. This is just a simple guide on how you can use ChatGPT to learn new skills. After getting the hang of it, you can use it as you wish to learn more about anything you want to know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more content like this.